You are the brand, not the brokerage, not the team. The only person that sells houses is you and your brand. Do not get caught up in, I have to be at this brokerage or that brokerage that has national exposure. It means squat, douche. People buy and sell property because they buy you and your brand. Today, I'm gonna walk you step by step how to make your personal brand and show you how to amplify it to be top of mind in your market. You're gonna make more money with less effort, less time, with higher conversion rates. That's right. Create your brand and scale your business. My name is Jonathan B.J. Hayes. I train real estate agents how to leverage social media with video content to scale their business and generate leads. Because without that, you've got nothing else. All my information is in the description below. If anybody is interested in learning more how to scale your business with video content, you can give me a call or text me or schedule something in my calendar. All my information is below in the description. So today we are going to talk about the number one thing, it's brand awareness. As I already stated in the beginning, it does not matter your brokerage, whether you're with me at Real Broker, Remax, Century 21, EXP, you can name them, Keller Williams, it does not matter. You have to build your own brand, and once you do, you will have a perpetual machine, and you can make money in this business any way you want to. Today, I am going to walk you through step by step how you can begin to do this. So let's get after it. Let's start. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up at the information below. Let's go. So guys, you are the brand, period. People buy you. Now, here's what we have to do today. We have to get you to build this brand. As we talked before, a lot of you guys are scared to get on video. We're getting past that. Now we got you on video, we gotta build a brand. People need to know who you are by just a few words, whether it be the sound of your voice, the clothes you wear, your naming of your channel. One way or another, people have to know you and differentiate you from somebody else. So how are we going to do that? One, you must live your brand awareness. So whatever your brand is, the easiest way to do it, find something that you love. Get a niche. Have a niche, whether it be a color, a title, your clothes, a logo, a location. Get it. For example, I am the home of Port St. Lucie real estate. So now when people think about Port St. Lucie, hey, that guy Jonathan Hayes with all the enthusiasm and joy about Port St. Lucie. I chose that because Port St. Lucie was like no other place I've ever lived before. It was a place that was very diverse. People were nice. You could play golf, sports. It's not the city, but you're not in the boondocks. I genuinely love Port St. Lucie, so I embrace it. So when buyers and sellers come to me, that's one of the reasons they come to me. Plus, I show them other things besides just houses. I show them, hey, these are the things you can do in Port St. Lucie. Here are the restaurants, here are events. I let them know this is what to expect when you move to Port St. Lucie, hence the home of Port St. Lucie real estate. That is my niche. Plus, I lived on the East Coast in New York, up north. I went to school at Hofstra. I love sports, as you can see behind me. That's my niche. People know that guy Jonathan loves two things, sports, and real estate. Get a niche. Think about this. Here's how far this thing goes. So when I mention the name sneakers, what immediately comes to your mind? Nike. Why? Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tiger Woods. The list goes on and on. You think of famous athletes. That was their niche. Why do you think they use famous athletes and not so? Well, now they do because it's so huge in pop culture. But famous athletes, where what they are promoting, it was their niche. Coca-Cola. You think soda, you think Coca-Cola, the red and the white. You understand where I'm going. That's where we got to get you as a realtor. So when somebody says luxury houses in Jupiter, Florida, and if that's what you want to do, you've got to be top of mind. So we got to get you to get a niche in a personal brand. And once you get that niche, whether it be colors, the clothes you wear, the way you talk, you have to live it. That's why I tell you the easiest way to get a niche is find something you love to do. I love sports. I can walk in anywhere and talk about sports to anybody. Well, guess what? There's other people, male and women, that love sports. And guess what? Those people, they gotta live somewhere. So they say, hey, that guy Jonathan, I see a picture of the old Orange Bowl up there. He must be a huge Hurricane fan. So am I. So when, guess what? They get ready to buy a house, they think about, hey, the guy that's a Hurricane fan just like me. Get a niche. It really, truly does help. Because what it does is, once you build that niche, it gives you a promise to quality, consistency, competency, and reliability. Again, people are buying you, not your brokerage and not your team. You can be part of the biggest team in the United States, and guess what? People are buying you, not the team. So here is a great example of a niche. So I'm gonna roll back here a little bit. I hope you can see this. This shirt says, work hard, be kind, real. So at my brokerage, The Real Broker, this is literally their niche. We work hard, we be kind. It's their niche and it works. Everywhere you go, in the corporate office, on most of our agents, it should be all of them, you see this somewhere. Work hard, be kind. That is the niche of real. You need one. So here's a list of some things it can be. Get a niche for first-time home buyers. Veterans, maybe you served in the military. Get a niche for vets. That's a great one, by the way, because vets look out for each other. I'm gonna tell you. If you're looking for one and you're a vet, that's a good one to latch on to. Luxury homes. Hey, become the luxury home person in your city, in your neighborhood, in your community. But remember, when you do pick that niche, you have to mold into that. So if you're going to be selling $4 million houses, you're going to have to find a way, even if you're not there yet, you're going to have to ascend into it. Some people call fake it till you make it, whatever you want to call it. But in order to break through in that market, you have to become that market. Become the video marketing guy. So I've been in Port St. Lucie now, especially when I go to sell houses on listings, people know that, hey, you know, there may be a realtor in the area that more people talk about, but you know what? That guy, Jonathan's got a huge YouTube following, and every time he sells a house, the sellers always say, he got me the most with the least amount of trouble, and even exceeded what we thought. And they see it on video. So guess what? I don't have to cram myself down their throat. They hear it from other people and they see it on this thing, video. Easily I am verified. So what this is gonna do for us, guys, it's a few things, okay? This, once you have a strong brand, you're going to attract clients much easier. It's going to increase your SEO. So the more and more people, the way this YouTube thing works, the more and more people that see these videos, more and more people that react to these videos, it feeds the YouTube algorithm and the SEO begins to go crazy, and it will send more people who visit social media to your page to learn more about what you are talking about. It'll increase your conversions. So now when you go on listing appointments, guess what? Instead of you having to fight and tell Mr. Seller why they should pick you instead of Jane Doe, you don't have to. They already know. They already saw videos of the houses that you sell. They've seen your beautiful, miraculous results. You don't have to tell them anything. A lot of times I will go into listing appointments and they'll say, Jonathan, just stop. Just pull out the contract. Tell me where I need to sign. We already know you're the man for the job. That's what I want for you, and that's what video will do. But we need to get you branded. We need you to have a brand. When you do, you will stay top of mind. Not just today, but tomorrow, and for a very long time, as long as you're consistently building your brand. There are videos literally I made 3 years ago and forgot about that people called me on because they saw and I sold a house based off a video I made 3 years ago. It allows me to stay top of mind and awareness when I'm asleep. These videos on YouTube, they're working for you, but you have to have a brand first. It also reduces your competition. Everybody wants to have a big brand, but the truth of the matter is nobody wants to put in the time and effort to build this brand. People ask me all the time, oh, I'm gonna start making videos like you. They do it for 2 weeks, they say it's too hard and they stop. Newsflash, a brand is not built overnight. These efforts you see right now, this is something I've been doing since 2019. Every week, 2 videos a week. It's helped build my brand. Do it, it works. The other thing this does is it reduces your advertising spend. So in this business, you just can't take all your money and spend it on frivolous things. Most of the realtors in this industry do that, but it's not how you build a lasting business. When you sell a house, you need to reinvest in your business. What building a brand does, when you build a brand, most of it is done for free. So it allows you to build that awareness. But once you get that awareness and that momentum, if you ever want to become huge, like mega brand, you know, I'm sure we all follow different people on the internet. We're realtors, we're always looking for an edge. Those guys that as soon as you put them in a search engine pop up, I got news for you. They started right here. They got it out the mud. There's no secret sauce to building a brand. They just did what I'm telling you over and over and over and consistently. And now what it does is you build the brand. Guess what? You no longer have to pay $1,000 a month for Zillow ads or Realtor.com ads because you're creating your own leads. Now you can take that money and put it into better video equipment. You can take that money into hiring video editors. You no longer have to make your own thumbnail. You can pay people to do those things. It cuts down on your ad spend. What value does your brand bring to your niche? Why should somebody listen to you, trust you to sell their house or to buy a house with you? What is it? You need to find a problem in your community, in your area, and solve it. That's the best way to come up with a niche. Find a problem, solve it. Identify the issue in your market and be a flat out fixer. Here's some examples and some of the easiest things you can do. Somebody that deals with relocation. I remember moving from New York to Florida, and I knew it was going to be a hassle. I found someone, a realtor, who dealt with and was great with people relocating. You know why? They made the same move I made years ago. They moved from New York to Florida. They knew how to alleviate the stresses that they knew I was going to go through once we started the process. Whatever niche you choose, find a problem and fix it. That's a great way to brand yourself. Be a community specialist. Find a neighborhood that you love. Learn everything you can about that community so you can be the authority when somebody wants to buy or sell there. New construction. This is a great niche that I took on here in my market of Port St. Lucie, Florida. People are moving here because you can get new houses, which you can't get in Miami or Fort Lauderdale. Brand new, big, with a big backyard at a quarter of the price that you would pay down there. I knew that's why people were running here, because I moved from Fort Lauderdale to Port St. Lucie. And I realized and embraced that. So what do? I show a lot of new construction home videos because those are the things people eat up. They love the model tours. And guess what? They live in New York. They can't get on an airplane and come down here every week to look at a model home. But guess what? When they do, a lot of them say, Jonathan, we're going to be there for 3 days. We're already approved, or we got the cash. We're not leaving and getting on that plane till we write a contract with you as our realtor. It's a great niche. Here's another one. A lot of times when bad things happen to people, somebody needs there to step in to help them. Divorce. It's a great niche. People get divorced all the time. When a divorce happens, a house needs to be sold, right? Use that as a niche. Be Mr. REO. This is just an example. This was huge years ago, and I think you're going to see this soon. You're going to start to see REO properties. There's not a lot of people that understand that process. That may be good for you. Another one, as we talked, that's huge, vets. If you're a veteran, latch on to your other vets. They will use you, and you will grow a brand very quickly. Luxury homes. Luxury home specialist is a special niche. The only thing I will say, to break in that market, you have to live it. You just do. These were just a couple examples of niches based on problems. Find a problem, find an area you love. In those two connections, problems in areas that you love to deal with can make you a lot of money in this business. Define your market. So you have to define your market. What are you going to do? What is your brand? Define your market. The market determines how you speak, how you dress, the places you go. It has to be who you are, because people will tell very quickly through these videos if you are genuine and authentic. Why would a buyer or seller use you instead of Tom Top Realtor or Susie Q Top Realtor in your area. There must be something about your brand that stands out that says, I'm going to use you, Jonathan, instead of Susie Home Seller, who they claim is the top agent. You must define this. Define who you are and your brand. I'll give you an example. Me, I am a real estate realtor in Port St. Lucie who embraces it and is a flat out sports junkie. You can go to your local Muni golf course where I live and people see me playing golf in my area because they know I love to play golf. I embrace it. I go to the golf course sometime and people are like, you're that guy from YouTube. That's my niche. That's my brand. And I embrace that. I get deals from the golf course from things that I love. Whether it's parents that are at the soccer field, whatever, embrace who you are and essentially eat it up. You have to connect with the people. So I'm a sports junkie who is good with YouTube. That's how people know me. You have to develop those same skills. That's why I tell you, find things that you love to do, find the problems in those areas, learn how to solve them, and guess what? You now have a brand to build off of. Period. It's not difficult. It's not hard to figure out. You just have to be consistent with it. And when I say consistent, all forms of your social media. Walk it, talk it, live it. Have the same colors, the same motto, the same banners on all forms of your social media. Whether it's YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, all the above. Be consistent. Share your story and build an emotional connection. That's right, you must connect with people on a deep level. There must be something about you and your story that is compelling. Once you do that, people will flock to you. Your brand will grow. This is what it does. It builds a deeper connection, which will increase your retention with people. They'll come back to your channel. You know, they may come on an accident at first and wow, I like that guy or that gal. They subscribe and then they get notified whenever you make a new video and they keep coming back and then they tell a friend. It builds, that story builds a connection. It builds the retention. And before you know it, you become top of mind and they become aware of you. And the crazy thing is, we're realtors, so even though they might already have a house, not looking to buy a new house or sell theirs, but when they go to the office and they hear Sheila talking about, oh, my niece needs to buy a new house, they'll say, hey, if she's looking to buy a house, man, I saw this awesome person. I just subscribed to their channel on YouTube. Wow, they know their stuff and I connect with them. I think they can really help you. And that's how it spreads. It spreads like wildfire. Share your story. Okay, so I told you to share your story. Here is how my brand was born. Everything I do is a microcosm of my life in the things I truly enjoy. So when you look at my colors, you'll notice that I'll put my name and it's in purple. Purple is royalty. I've always loved the color purple since I was in high school. I never forget I wore a purple outfit and A friend of mine saw me in my purple outfit, had a purple shirt on, purple pants, black shoes, and he yelled down the hallway, "There's Purple Haze." Now, you know, that's the song by the great Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, all in my brain. And to this day, it's something that people know me by. My friends at home, people I know, a lot of them still call me Purple Haze. I've used that in my marketing, but that's where that comes from. People gravitate to that because it's real. Everybody can think back to days of their youth and their childhood. The second thing is passion. In my channel, you see deep passion. In my voice, all the above. I'm no nonsense. I come from a family that was in the military, different government agencies. So that whole military schedule thing, I live by it. It's who I am. And I have passion. My father used to tell me, son, play as many sports as you want to. But the day you don't want to give max effort, you're not going to play anymore and I'm not coming. But you're not quitting till the season is over. If you're going to do something, do it all out or don't do it. I live by that today. I sell a house. People I sell a house to, they see it, they feel it, and they know. If you want something done, go to Jonathan. He's going to put you on a schedule and he's going to get it done for you, period. I live by that. That passion, I live it. Another reason, because of sports. I was huge in American football. Football, you have to be dedicated. You have to have passion to what you do. I take that and I put it into my channel. People feel it, you know, not just from, you know, the football jerseys and all the above here, but those things I've learned, I put that into my brand and people can feel that. Golf. I love to play golf, so I use that as an asset. It's part of my brand. And the biggest thing is, yes, I'm in real estate and I love it, but ultimately, I flat out love people and I want to be a motivational coach. No better way but to help people grow a real estate business. I firmly believe everybody has greatness inside of them. God put it inside all of us. It's up to us to bring it out. I believe I could give that little motivation to somebody. And that comes from, I personally believe I had the greatest motivator in the world, my high school football coach, George Curry. He rode me like no tomorrow. And it wasn't until it was the end of my career and I was done with college, I sat down, he told me, it's because I knew how to get the most out of you. I knew if I rode you, I could make you better. The other guy, if I'd have rode him the same way, he would have quit and our team wouldn't have been as good. He was a master motivator. And I thank him to this day. All the things that you see in my channel, they're passion, they're genuine, and it comes out and people feel it. I want the same for you. Get something that you love, have that passion so it comes out, whatever it is. Nowadays with the internet, everybody has a niche. It could be Star Wars, whatever. Find it. Research what people are looking for in our industry, latch a hold on to it, be who you are, but build this brand ASAP. So that's really how my channel was born. All those things I told you about, I wrapped them up, I molded them, I melted them, and said, boom, that's my brand. Do the same thing. So this one's gonna come with a little bit of controversy because I know a lot of people are like, well, the YouTube algorithm and you shouldn't put this or you shouldn't put that. I don't believe in being a secret agent. If you ever want something, you gotta ask somebody for what you want. It always baffles me with this YouTube thing. If you are looking to sell houses and you send out postcards or on your website, there's a phone number there, right? Or a way for people to contact you. You tell them what you want them to do and you put it out there. Don't be a secret agent. On your channel, tell people that, hey, if you're looking to buy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Contact George. All my information is below. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. You're soliciting. You're right, I'm soliciting. I want people to know how to contact me. You're gonna see my name, my phone number, stuff in the description. I'm not here. Everybody thinks differently. So this is just Jonathan's perspective on this. I'm not here, and I don't want you here just to be a YouTube star and have a lot of subscribers. You are here to get leads. You are here to get people to make your phone ring and say, sell my house or help me buy a house, period. So I'm a firm believer. If you want to put your phone number and blather it all over YouTube, knock yourself out. People are lazy. A lot of times they don't have time to dig through the description, all the above to find. Put it right on the screen. Will it affect the algorithm a little bit? It may, but you know what? At the end of the day, I would tell you I could care less about the algorithm, how much money I'm gonna make off subscribers. I want leads. Because when people ring that phone, you're talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of deals. It could be anywhere between $10,000 to $25,000 in your pocket in 30 days. Do not be a secret agent. Build your brand. When you build that YouTube channel, make sure you are branded so people know what you do, where you do it at, period. They must know. Make sure you got a YouTube presence. Make sure you got an Instagram presence, a LinkedIn presence, Facebook, TikTok, all the above, but be bold and go after it. And please do not be afraid to put your phone number and your name down. You want your phone to ring, don't you? A lot of people ask, Jonathan, why YouTube? Why not Instagram? Why not TikTok? Why not Facebook? Yes, you can make a lot of money selling real estate by using TikTok and Facebook. There are a lot of agents that have mastered it and are very good and make a lot of money doing so. Yes, you can do it. Just like you can make a lot of money by door knocking and cold calling and selling postcards. You just need to be consistent. I'm telling you this, YouTube is the fastest way and easiest way to grow a business and not have to touch it. Here's an example. YouTube is evergreen. Once I make this video that you're looking at now, it could be 5 years later. Somebody's gonna still see this video, and guess what? It's working while I'm asleep. It's working while I'm on vacation. It's working while I'm playing golf. It's working while I'm at the Miami FC soccer game watching Messi. It's working when I'm not putting in the effort. I cannot say the same about TikTok or Instagram. It's something, their algorithm in that, it's hot for a day, and once it's done, and sort of blows away into the ether. And guess what? You gotta do the same exact thing tomorrow and the next day and over and over and over again. And I can't even go back and find the wonderful thing you said 5 months later and I actually saw it. That's why you use YouTube. Period. It's evergreen, never goes away. Next thing is, it's free. That's right, free. Anybody can start a YouTube channel. All you get to do is get a camera, turn it around. Hi, my name is George. I sell houses in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check this house out that I'm selling right now. And you show the world, and it's free. The other thing it does, it creates relationships. Once people see you in video, they see your eyes right here looking at them through the screen, they connect with you. You don't have to wait for them to show up and be like, oh, you're Jonathan? We didn't know you looked like that. Oh, you're Jonathan? We didn't know, blah, 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 blah. They already know you, you connect with them. So when you go in their home to sell their house, you don't have to sell yourself. But guess what? Top realtor in your city goes in. All they know is they're a top realtor, but they don't know who they are. They have no direct connection. Guess what? You're part of Jonathan's team. You learned how to brand yourself. They already want you before you show up. It's to the point where it's up to you to mess it up. you've already been validated, my friend. These are some of the reasons that I absolutely love YouTube. And if you're gonna spend time and effort, YouTube is the way to go because it's always working for you. It creates massive time in your business where you can do other things. It works while you're sleeping, and you can scale and grow very fast. I know it may seem like a hassle. It may take you 5 hours to make a video. Trust me, as you do more, you will get better. You'll learn the equipment. You'll learn how to talk to people. It's worth it because that 5 hours of video you made, it sold you 3 houses 3 years later, and that 5 hours of work turned into $30,000 in your bank account. Do it. Make your brand a priority. If you're going to be a realtor, you have to build a brand. Now, yes, you could still do things old school. I started by door knocking. It's what saved my career. I remember at first, I had no deals, thought I was going to have to get a day job, knocked on doors, and finally somebody said, yes, Jonathan, sell my house. It was all over from there. You can still do that, but I'm going to tell you, the world is forever changing. You must find a way to get into people's cell phone. The fastest way to do is on video because people can connect with you. I would say to be successful in the world we live in, you're going to have to do some form of video and get good at it. If not, you might want to think about getting a day job because everything is changing. AI is rolling out. Everybody knows who everything is. You must be on video, period. You can do it yourself. That's the reason why I'm making this video. I've given you the blueprint, what you need to do. You can copy it and do it yourself, or you can partner with me. I'm at The Real Broker. I've got a team and an organization. All my information is below. If you're struggling with building a brand, I'll bring you into my team. I'll show you exactly how I do it. I'm here to help people. You've got greatness in you. All I need you to do is understand you are enough. God gave you everything you need to be great, whether in this business or in life. And yes, you can see the passion because I love people. I don't care where you came from, what you did. The beauty about real estate is you don't even have to have a college degree. You don't even have to be able to speak this language. You don't even need to be a US citizen. You can come from nowhere, put in a little effort, and have a great life. I am here to help you, and my organization will help you. But either way, just do it. Build a brand and become great, but start today. All my information is in the description below. This is Realtor Jonathan B.J. Hayes with The Real Broker. Until the next time we meet, everybody stay safe and be blessed.